Antes de darmos início ao evento, gostaríamos de reforçar o seguinte disclaimer. As manifestações expressas por integrantes dos quadros da Fundação Getulio Vargas e por convidados que participam dos eventos e transmissões online representam exclusivamente as opiniões dos seus autores e não refletem, necessariamente, a posição institucional da FGV. Após este vídeo de aviso, solicitamos a autorização para o uso da imagem e da voz dos palestrantes mediante manifestações de concordância, tais como um aceno de cabeça ou outro gesto de aprovação. Agradecemos sua participação e desejamos um excelente evento.
Sim. Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Luis Henrique Pereira. I'm the Master in International Management Academic Director, and I'm here to present our program today. So hope you enjoy. So you can follow me with as many questions as you want. Okay. So I will share my presentation. All right. Oh, good. So let's get started. All right. So this is the master, professional master, actually, in international management that we offer here at FGV with a partnership with SAMS, which is the Global Alliance in Management Education, and also with some other universities in a double degree program. All right, I always like to present my team. So it's me as the academic director, and then we have a program manager for the SAMS program. Then we have the associate dean that is part of the team. Also, Lucas from the double degree in the double degree program. Okay, so what is the main objective of the Master in International Management? So the main objective of our program is to provide recently graduate students in business administration and other related fields with the necessary training to work in international companies in Brazil and abroad. Of course, using cooperation agreements and dual degree programs with partner schools. So this is very important that we only accept recently graduate students in business administration up to 3 years since the graduation. And for other more technical programs, we accept until 5 years, okay? So the main goal of our program is to prepare candidates for working internationally, either in multinational companies here in Brazil or abroad. So how will we do it? We do it through partnerships. So the main partnership we have is with SAMS. SAMS is really an important player here that we enjoy this partnership for many years. It's been more than 15 years that we are together. So we've been working along with the most important schools that are part of the alliance, and I will show you later. And then another partnership that we do is with other universities, other business schools, like all of these that are here. So, for example, we have partnership with the French schools like Sciences Po and HEC Paris. And then we have partnership with ESADE in Barcelona. We have a partnership with Luigi Bocconi in Italy, Nova in Portugal, the Hong Kong University in Hong Kong, China, University of St. Gallen in Switzerland, the Yale School of Management in US, and also Columbia SIPA in US, New York, US. So these are the schools that you can choose when you get into the MPGI. All right, so again, I will talk about more specifically about the, sorry. Just have stuck here, just a minute. All right. I will stop sharing because somehow it's not okay. I will share again. Just a minute. All right. Okay. Okay. So talking about the SAMS network. SAMS network has always something like 6 schools among the top 10 in the Financial Times ranking. Last year, 2024, always in the top 10. We have always many schools in the top 10 in the Financial Times. There is the involvement of 33 schools across 5 continents, representing 78 nationalities. It's focused on pre-experienced students with up to 3 years since graduation. As I explained before, usually 3 years for business administration programs, and more technical course, we can accept graduates that come with up to 5 years of experience. That's why we call pre-experienced students. And then 93% of the SAMS alumni worked outside their home country, and 75% of alumni work in multinational companies. This data is from the recent graduate survey conducted in September 2004. These are the schools. So as you can see in the map, in Europe, mainly in Europe, we have 19 member schools in almost all countries in the Western Europe, right? So basically we have UCD in Dublin, Ireland. We have London School of Economics, RSM in the Netherlands, Leuven School of Management in Belgium, HEC again for SAMS, University of St. Gallen in Bocconi, ESADE, Nova, the Nordic countries, NHH, Copenhagen, Stockholm, Aalto, and then in Poland, Warsaw, University of Economics in Prague, Czech Republic, Corvinus in Budapest, and then we have Vienna, VU, in Austria, and then Koç in Istanbul, Turkey. And then outside Europe, we have other schools, so we complete 33 schools. So we have schools in US, Richard Ivey in Canada, Cornell in US, Los Andes in Colombia, Bogota, Adolfo Ibáñez in Chile, and then FGV, of course. And then in China, we have Tsinghua, in Japan, Keio, Korea, Hong Kong, again, National University of Singapore, University of Sydney in Australia, and then we have also Indian Institute of Management in Calcutta, and in Africa, we have the American University of Cairo and also the University of Cape Town. So this is a magnificent, let's say, partnership with so many schools. All of them are the best schools in their respective countries. So also what we have for the SAMS, we have the SAMS corporate partner. So it means that you're going to have the possibility and the chance to get along with the most important companies in the world while you are studying abroad. And also here in Brazil, we have many corporate partners too at FGV. So what are the main requirements to graduate from the SAMS Alliance, which is very important? So, you know, when you decide to apply to the MPGI, you have 2 options. Either you will study in one of the STEM schools, or you're going to choose a double degree program. So for the SAMS Alliance, these are the requirements. So you need to take an international internship, which means that you're going to develop a project and do internship during 8 consecutive weeks full-time at a single company. At least 1 semester at one of the partner schools, maximum 2 semesters. So most of our students, they take 2 semesters abroad. So the first term, we have the block seminar and the skill seminars, which are mandatory. You have to take both of them. And the second term, we have the business project and the global citizenship seminar, plus the skill seminars. And they are all mandatory. You have to take them during your semester. Okay, so if you go only 1 semester, you do one of this, and if you go for 2 semesters, you have to take all these programs. SAMs also require a third language. That means that if you need to speak your native language, English, and then another one, Spanish, French, German, whatever you want. Of course, we require just the level that you can understand and read documents. There are also mandatory and elective courses, and in the end, you need to write your dissertation as any other master in Brazil, because we offer the degree of master once you finish the program. So you're gonna get the title of master when you finish the program. It's what we call in Brazil a stricto sensu program. So there are some pictures here of all the activities that we have in SAMS, like the skills seminar that we took students to Parque das Neblinas, that belongs to Suzano, and then another visits to companies, to communities, dinners. And so it's a very intense, the number of meetings and appointments that you have with companies and with your colleagues. This is the block seminar from 2008-2019, block seminar 2023 that we developed here in São Paulo and other cities close to São Paulo. In the plastic industry, so students visited some plants just to understand how the companies are dealing with the packing, all right? And so how can they are discharged, they are producing new kind of packagings, and how they are collected, and then they met all companies in the whole supply chain. So this was the graduation ceremony in 2022 in Egypt, just beside the pyramids. It was wonderful. And then this was 2023 in London, the annual graduation. So as I explained before, these are the 2 options that you can take. So you can take the intensive program and the regular program. What does it mean? For the intensive, you're going to take 6 months here at FGV and 6 months at SAMS, okay? Plus 6 months for dissertation. And of course, 8 weeks of international internship. So it's mandatory. You need to take this 8 weeks of international internship, right? So for the regular, which I would say 90% of our students apply to, is the regular program where you take 1 year here at FGV plus 1 year at partner university, okay? If it is the double degree, and 1 year in 2 SAMS universities. Okay, so this is the difference. For SAMS, you can choose 2 schools, all right? And for the double degree, you just go for that specific school that you chose as your double degree. Okay, of course, in the case of SAMS, you need to take the international internship, okay, which can be done in the first or the second year at FGV. Then these are pretty much what we offer as options to the students. Okay, so let me. So the SAMS regular first year at FGV, and then 2 SAM schools, the intensive track 1 year at FGV, 6 months at FGV, 6 months at SAMS, and then for EAL, you start here at FGV, and then the second year at EAL. HEC Paris and Sciences Po, you start there, so you need to apply directly to HEC or to Sciences Po. And then we have Columbia. You start here at FGV, second year at Columbia. St. Gallen, ESADE, Bocconi, you start here at FGV and take the second year there, right? The most important thing is that for these 3 schools, St. Gallen, ESADE, and Bocconi, you pay tuition here at FGV, right? Only to FGV. But in the case of EAL, HEC, Columbia, Sciences Po, you pay the tuition. Then the second year, you pay there, right? So our curricular structure for the MPGI is composed by 16 courses. Each includes 11 electives and 5 core courses, right? Each course consists of 24 class hours or 1.5 credits, which is equivalent to 6 ECTS credits. ECTS is the unit that mainly European schools apply to count the number of credits, okay? So all our disciplines are 6 credits equivalent, okay? 6 ECTS equivalent, sorry, and 1.5 credits for our Brazilian system. So the entire program amounts to 384 class hours and 24 credits, okay? So if you do the calculation, 16 courses, and then also, of course, there are some hours for the dissertation and so on. So it's basically 384 class hours. So the dissertation, it is an applied research based on theory, right? Which means that you need to do a research, get empirical data, but of course, you need to back everything up in theory. All right, so the idea is, of course, it's a professional master, but we still apply scientific methodology to get our results. Okay, so you're gonna you have to present your dissertation. So what are the core courses? The core courses are applied research methodology, which is a discipline that will help you with, to produce your dissertation. So it's basically a methodology discipline. And then we have global leadership, strategy in an international perspective, international corporate finance, and international market. These are the mandatory disciplines, so all students that take the Master in International Management will have to take. This is pretty much our schedule for this model, second semester 2029, or 25, sorry. And then you can see that we have classes on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday only at night. You see, Thursday and Friday we don't have classes, right? So we leave this space for the students. We have a lot of international students. They are here, so they can travel. They can really enjoy being abroad. So we leave this for the students. And also when we have any skill seminar or workshop, we use the Friday to have this workshops. Okay, so we have classes at night, during the day. So of course, if you work, you need to adjust a little bit your schedule. Why we offer disciplines during the day and throughout the week? Because we have a lot of international students. This semester, we have more than 100 students here. Only 27 are Brazilians, okay? So that's why we need to have class, because these students are here to study. So you can see the list of disciplines here: international economics for emerging markets, valuation, customer success management, artificial intelligence for business, management of technology and innovation, international strategies, fundamentals of corporate finance, applied research methodology. And then in the module 2, we always have 2 modules, okay, that goes through like 8 weeks, first module, and then 8 weeks, second module during the semester. So we start classes, for example, we start in February and finish in June, and then we start in August and finish in December. Okay, these are other disciplines that we offer in the semester. As you can see, again, we have class throughout the week, but we have class at night or in the beginning of the morning. So if you work, you can adjust your schedule to take this discipline. So strategy, international perspective, international marketing, international logistics, social entrepreneurship, agile project management, e-commerce, and web analytics. These are some of the disciplines that we offer in the second module. So reasons why choosing MPGI. So pretty much because of the international recognition, we are probably the only school that offer the whole program like 1 year in an international university. Most of the other programs, they offer only a week or a month abroad, or they offer like exchange programs, but we don't offer exchange. You are really a student abroad. You belong to the school when you are abroad. Okay, it's completely different. Okay, so, and we are recognized. We participate in the best school alliances in the world. We offer the double degree with the most prominent schools in the world. Because we have a lot of partners, not only corporate partners, but we have also social partners like NGOs, and of course, all the ecosystem that you can have if you are studying here at FGV. We offer a multicultural environment since day one, because we have different nationalities. I'll show you later how many students we have and how many are international. So all classes are taught fully in English. All right, so students start to have this international environment since the beginning of the program. The students and professors profile. Professors usually have an international background and experience, and students come from all over the world. So this is great for to have a very rich experience. Flexibility, as we offer the program, so you can choose to go 1 semester abroad, or you can go 1 year, and you can have different disciplines, so you can adjust your schedule. It is a stricto sensu master program that, of course, you have the title of a master, which is very important. And then, of course, international professional opportunities, as we offer, for example, internships, and we have the business project. And so the contact with the companies is very close. So just to show you, to give a gist of what happens with our students. So we have 50% of our students working in Brazil, and the other half go abroad. So 31% to Europe, and then 5% to Latin America and in US, and 9% to Asia and Australia. This is our cohort this semester. The top nationalities, of course, Brazilians. We have 27 Brazilians, 26 German, 11 French, 8 Italians, and 6 Indians. So our master students, what is the distribution? So we have 35 home students, which means they are enrolled here at the FGV. 3 double degree students that come from our partners from abroad, 14 SAM students that come from our partners from the SAMS Alliance. So some facts, average age is 24 years. We have 66% of male, 34, around 34 female, and 29 nationalities. So it's huge. So 29 is our record. By the way, we usually have like 17, 18, up to 20. And this year we have 29 different nationalities. How is the selection process? I guess you are concerned about that. So you need to send us a motivation letter, okay, written in English. You need to provide to prove your proficiency in English. So we request IELTS minimum 7, TOEFL minimum 100, or CAE minimum B+. GMAT or GRE only for those interested in double degree with HKUST and Yale. Okay, if you are not applying to one of these schools, you don't need to present the GMAT. So what are the deadlines for the applications? Applications go until June 12, 2026. Of course, all interviews are in English. And also we have a case discussion. So we're going to have 2-3 questions about a case that we will send you 24 hours before the interview. Enrollment starting from February 2026, and class begin in August 2026 for the regular track. So those that decide for the intensive track starts 1 week before, because they need to take the block seminar with us. I would like to know if you have any questions so far. If you don't, I can move on. Okay. All right. So next are the dates for the selection process. As you can see, we have the possibility of 4 rounds that we're gonna call you for the interviews. So you can start the application on September 15. We're going to start our applications in September 15, and it goes up to 12 June. Okay, so you have a lot of time, 4 rounds to apply to the MPGI. Okay, so here you can see all the dates. So from September 15, you're gonna have it will be open for application, so you can have all the information, right? Great. So what is the total investment for the program? So the intensive, you pay 24 monthly installments of 4,804. Okay. For the regular, you also pay 24 monthly installments, okay, of the same value. So pretty much the course is the same value, either for the intensive or to the regular. Okay. Discounts, of course, students that have taken a regular program at FGV, they are FGV alumni, they can have a 20% discount for the enrollment. But we also have some ways of financing your studies. So you just need to send us an email, and then we can provide you more detailed information about that. Okay, so these are pretty much the value for investment for the program. 115,000 for the regular, for the intensive is the same. Only for the program at Sciences Po, okay, you pay like 10,000 euros to Sciences Po when you go there. Right? And for HEC, Columbia, Yale, we still don't have the information. That will provide information probably in January because the course only starts in September. Okay, so we'll know how much to pay for the second year at these schools in January, or maybe before that, but we can inform you. So these are some stories of students abroad. I always like to mention all the students that we have abroad. So Daniel Finamore graduated from the MPGI in 2012, and today he holds the position of marketing director of the Garnier Latin America in Mexico. I just received the information that he has moved to Brazil, but he's still the marketing director of Garnier International. And then Camila dos Anjos Ferraz graduated from the MPGI in 2015, and she's currently serving as global business lead at the Google head office in California. Leonardo Bernini, I always like to present a case of an international student that stayed here in Brazil. Nowadays, he works at McKinsey. Carolina Tavares, she's still outside. She's a product manager at NE26 in Barcelona. These are very, very interesting examples. And then finally, Isadora Seixas, graduated in program in 2020. And now she's moving, she moved to New York, and she was transferred from the Safra Bank of New York. Now she's in the Eurasia group in New York. So these are very, very interesting examples of our students, how successful they are. Well, that's my presentation. I don't know if you have any doubts, any questions. So this is my email. You can get in contact with me if you want. And then also have my colleagues here, Shander Carvalho, which is the SAMS program manager, and Lucas de Souza, Lucas Balbino, which is the double degree coordinator. And also you can send email to mpgi@fgv.br for more information. We are here just to talk to you, provide all information that you need. So thank you so much. I don't know if you have any questions, so I'm here to answer. Let me see. All right. And so if you have any questions, I'm free. I have some time here to answer all questions. I don't know if we have anybody. Natalia is helping me with that. Natalia, no questions?
No, não teve, professor.
Okay. All right, so if there are no questions, so feel free to reach me out, okay? My contacts are there. Just if you want, you can go to our website and get more information if you need. Okay, thank you so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. Ok. Julia,